We start tonight with hours worth of testimony in the double murder trial against Adam Price. Thank you for joining us. I'm Quinicia Fraser.
I'm Bill Shammer. Several witnesses took the stand in the Sarpy County courtroom, including a family friend and first responders. They all recounted the moment they found the bodies of Theodore and Emily Price in their father's Bellevue home.
KETV News Watch 7 Sarah Feely has been in court all day, and Sarah joins us live with today's testimony.
Bill Quinicia, jurors saw several photos, including of the children dead, fully dressed down to their shoes, tucked into bed with stuffed animals tucked under their arms. They also saw photos of a card with a wedding ring and cell phone seemingly left on top of the kitchen table, and contents of trash cans and recycling bins, including chemicals thrown away inside. Those, along with witnesses, both prosecutors and the defense, hope tell a story.
Where are the children at?
Bellevue Police, if you're there, speak to me now!
Body camera footage offers the first look into the Bellevue home of Adam Price, the day his two children were found dead. A 911 call captures the moment the mother's friend finds the bodies.
Please send an ambulance. She's not breathing. She's dead.
Okay, do you know CPR, ma'am?
Yes, I know CPR. The little boy is dead, too.
Morgan Clark took the stand Tuesday, testifying to her actions on May 16, 2021. Prosecutors say Mary Nielsen called for welfare checks on her two children, 5-year-old Emily and 3-year-old Teddy Price, who were staying with Adam Price. Clark says she saw Nielsen's Facebook post searching for her children and went to Price's home, getting inside by an unlocked front door and Nielsen's instructions, where she found the children dead, appearing to be asleep in their beds, fully dressed with shoes and stuffed animals under their arms.
Are they cold to the touch?
Yes.
Jurors heard from Clark, a neighbor who recalled a strange interaction with Adam Price taking his trash out 5 days before trash day, and a roofer who says Price wasn't home for an appointment scheduled on May 14th. And in opening statements, prosecutors walked the jury through his movements around that time.
On Thursday, May 13th, the defendant called in sick to work. That afternoon at approximately 4 o'clock, he took Emily and Theodore to the neighborhood park.
Prosecutors say from there, Price made several $500 withdrawals from bank ATMs before driving to California and confessing to 2 priests. His defense says that's true. He did confess.
The prosecution mentioned also that the defendant made statements to law enforcement and to clergy. That is true. But what you will not hear is an explanation as to what those statements truly mean.
Their opening statements take aim at the investigation itself, saying the forensic pathologist's ruling of asphyxiation by suffocation should be questioned.
You will hear that alternate diagnoses were not excluded, and in some cases were not even explored.
Jurors will hear from the children's mother first thing tomorrow morning. They will also hear from both priests that were in different cities later in the week and more detectives. Now, the defense is asking that these jurors find Price not guilty, saying there are too many stones unturned in the investigation. Reporting live in Sarpy County, Sarah Feely, KETV News Watch 7.